What's the difference between a spec or a custom home in what majors?
So the spec home is essentially whenever a builder has a plan that they like because they can save money on materials buying wholesale. And so their whole margins are wider. They can sell them often cheaper. And they know for sure that they're going to be building X amount of homes per year. And they know what they're going to probably earn and how often they sell. Custom homes are a little more difficult oftentimes for builders because the custom homes require a lot of input. Think about it, like you don't know where all the materials are going to come from because the client decides what materials they want to use, and you also don't know how much it's going to cost. So you're going back and forth picking colors and picking what kind of vistas you want or what kind of doors, and it can be a real iterative process going back and forth with the client. So a lot of builders are against it, but we do have a lot of builders that are very good at it. They have support staff, oftentimes the wives and other secretaries that are constantly there to help the people choose the right thing for their home and build a home exactly as they dreamed it. And so custom homes, they often end up with more equity at the end, but they also often end up having a little bit more cash out of pocket. Because if you think about it, like for a regular build that you're purchasing, you can buy it with as little as $0 down, like always, right? Pretty much. But for the customs, no matter what, if you're going to do a construction loan, for example, which is often required for custom builds, not always, we have builders that'll do it with their own financing. But let's say that you were going to do a construction loan, that can require like quite a bit of input. Maybe for like a $200,000 house, on average, we're talking about $12,000, about $6,000 per 100,000 you're building. And so for that reason, it's a little bit more complicated. It takes a little bit more time because you have to wait for the build and wait for the loan to be approved by the bank and then refinance it later. So it can be a 6-month process, but it's worth it because you often end up with more equity than you do with a spec home.